Hello, Dean the Balloon Take back once again. Just showed you how to do a meatball inside a balloon, or pregnant puppy if you would have twisted this into a balloon doggy. We're going to let the air out from the tip end because I blew up the balloon a little bit too large to show you. A chain insert is what I call it, I guess. I'm not sure if it is an actual name. So we're going to pretend I blew up the balloon about halfway. Pay no attention to the ball in the middle, but we're going to start off from scratch and just twist off a bubble. And I learned this technique in Balloon Magic magazine, publication by Qualitex. I'm not sure if they still have it. I let my subscription run out. Push that in just like in the meatball video. And since we already inflated the tail, this is going to be a little bit tougher for me. You'd have a firmer tail, so it's a little bit easier for you to twist off another twist off a tulip twist. Stuff that in. You're not going to pop the balloon like you did the meatball. Just take tulip twist after tulip twist and just keep on stuffing it in. Until you run out of tail, or until you get as many bubbles inside the tail that you want it to. Probably go one more. Let's see if I can stretch that knot out a little bit more. Nah, I don't want to make a real loud pop any more than this. This could make really funky lightsaber handles, which I'll show you in the next video. Caterpillar bodies, which I'll show you in the right after this. And another neat trick is you pop the outer skin and it becomes an untwistable and undoable balloon strand for like a funny hat if you wanted to have like bubbles that protruded out without having to friction it, tie it, and lock it into place with something else. We're twisted one out of green somewhere. It fell on the floor. Yeah, that's a little bit longer because I started out with a longer balloon. Alright, now let's go on to a butterfly. Let's ask the child for what kind of color they want. Let's say she says, I want a blue butterfly. So we take a balloon that's not blue. Blow it up with quite a few inches of tail. And when they say, that's not blue, hey, I blew it up, it made it blue. It first was unblue and now it's blue. Kids usually don't get that joke, but the parents do, and they always laugh at the kid because, twist off the bubble just like in the chain insert I just showed you. Shove that in there. Twist that off. Shove the tulip twist in there. You want to try to go as straight as possible because even the sides of the balloon has friction. If you like bunch it up, you get a traffic jam. And you probably do this about 4 to 6 times depending on how long of a butterfly body you want. And I learned this. I learned the basic design for the butterfly from Twisters at Walmart quite a few years ago. probably back in '94. About '96, I think. And then when I found out how to make this caterpillar, I incorporated that into their one balloon butterfly. Alright, this is the last tulip twist that we're going to do here. This one is going to be an offset 12 twist. And instead of going straight in, we're going to keep it at the side. And just like any other tulip twist, we're going to do about an inch and pull our finger out sideways, and that makes a little nice smiley face that you can accent with a marker later. Twist off each bubble, and we're going to run out of room before we twist off that last bubble. Oop. Okay, well, I didn't mean to undo the whole thing, but I meant to tie it off at the edge there, like that. But we got, there you go, there's your butterfly. That's not a butterfly, it's a caterpillar. Don't they teach you anything in school? You gotta start with a larvae stage, or a larval stage. Now since they said they wanted a blue butterfly, blow up your butterfly wings. I'm going to do one loop. Should have gone on a little bit longer, so we'll make our loops a little bit smaller now. 2 loops equal size. Going to wrap that around the head, which will lock that tulip twist into place in case you didn't have that knot in there very securely. Going to twist off like an inch to 2 inches body, and we'll lock it right there. And for the rest of the balloon, we're going to do 2 smaller loops. And if you had anything left over, just yank it, cut it, get rid of it, and tie it off to make it more child-friendly. You don't want them untwisting also. Okay, now we're almost there. You're going to take the smaller loop on each side, big loop on each side, smaller loop on each side. You're going to take the big loop and small loop on one side, pull it, and twist those together. Same thing on the other side. Get the body in the middle. Pull it and twist it on either side. And I had a little bit too much of a body, so he's kind of a fat butterfly on this one. And there we have a butterfly. Blue butterfly. It's kind of a pinch twist in the back now that you lock the top and bottom wings on both sides. But you didn't actually do a pinch twist. That's just how it happened to fall into place after you twisted 2 loops together. You get that offset tulip twist to make a nice happy butterfly. Take a Sharpie or a dry erase marker and accentuate that and put little 2 dots for eyes if you want to. And that's about all I have for this one. Come back to make a lightsaber for the next one. And the Balloon 6 signing off.